we are just leaving Belgium right now. We're going on about a 4 or 5 hour flight before we get into Cairo, going to see the pyramids. Super excited, bucket list item again, checked off the list, or checking it off the list. Tomorrowland was absolutely amazing. One of the highlights of this trip, probably the best experience that we'll have here. Excited, let's go check this in and then we'll go to pyramids. Do a pyramid. There you go. This is the view from our lovely little Egyptian Cairo apartments that we got for about 12 bucks a night. Not bad. You have the whole city of Cairo, which we heard has 30 million in it. It's currently 8 o'clock in the morning. Now we're actually on the 7th floor. Sorry if you're scared of heights. Going to the pyramids today. One of the ways we did that, we booked a tour. We didn't just want to wing it. Get a private driver. They show you around the whole Giza plateau, give you a camel to ride on, whatever you want, for about 25 US dollars. So the dollar is very strong here, which is awesome because we're coming from Iceland, where, you know, and even Belgium and some other places as well. Let's get going. All right, one thing that's really cool about Egypt, they really do have a lot of random cats rolling around, kind of like Egyptian cats. So our neighbor last night was this little guy. I found the Sphinx. Oh no, I'm sorry, mister. Nice Egyptian breakfast to start the day. Give me your best Egyptian. Pyramids, they're right there. I got my new friend right here. Check this out. Hey man. Hey buddy. 7,000 years old. That is where we're going. The pyramids, the aliens, our camels right there. This guy knows what he's doing. 5, 6, 7,000 years old. They put these stones right here. And to get this close, I mean, look at, right up there is the top of it. And to ride camels in Egypt, oh man, this is just unreal. Later tonight, they have a light show with all of these, and they shoot lights onto the pyramids at night. We're gonna see them from our inn that we're staying at. Can't wait for that. That's gonna be sick. So about 5 years ago in college, I skipped all my classes because I got so into conspiracies, and one of my favorite ones was about the Sphinx, was about the pyramids, was about all this. Apparently the Sphinx is supposed to be 6,000 years old, is what people say and what people read in textbooks. Well, if you look on the Sphinx, somewhere around here, again, I'm not an archaeologist, I'm repeating what some really credible people said about this who spent their whole life watching this, and I think it's just fascinating. You'll see water erosion, which is funny because the last time there was water in Egypt, or in this part rather, was, oh man, I want to say 12,000 years ago is what they repeated. I'll try and post the actual date I heard in the description. And so the theory is that why is the Sphinx's head a man, but if you look here, the lion body is there. And so the theory is that maybe, just maybe, there was a civilization before who built the Sphinx because it's so old, and then the Egyptians came and then they knocked it off and put a pharaoh head on, or someone took the lion head off, or it eroded away or something like that because of the water erosion, and that's why it's a misproportioned man's head on a lion's body. You gotta love the conspiracies, man. And then this one, apparently if you talk to my grandma, it has a spaceship in it, and at any time they're gonna shoot themselves up. So who knows if the Sphinx or the pyramids or who really built them beyond just the textbook stuff, but Graham Hancock's the guy I learned all that from. And then there was a documentary I watched called Ancient Egypt. It was really, really good. It was like 12 hours of all this stuff. I'm gonna turn this sucker off and we're gonna go back on the camels and finish the tour. Excited for tonight's light show. That's gonna be awesome as well. See you soon. So we're about to go into an actual pyramid that you can go under and into. Any last words, Claire?
Before we go into the pyramid?
If we make it out alive. Claire, any fear of small spaces?
Just a little.
Just a tad?
Willing to overcome it for this, to go into a pyramid.
This is it. Under. Who knows if we'll make it out alive in our human forms. I feel like Bear Grylls going in a cave. That's a long way down. Made it to the bottom. It's times like these I miss my camel. Let's explore. Whoa. Oh my God. Whoa. This is epic. Take a look up. Look up. Whoa. This is the oldest pyramid at the very ends that we walked through. See any mummies? What did we find? She says the alien spaceship, but she's too nervous to talk in front of people. You're so cute. This is our slamming pad for about $20 US a night. We get this sweet 1-bedroom. Ooh, it's a city view too. Let me show you the view here. It's phenomenal, you're gonna love it. A nice wall and a pipe. Don't have anything to complain about. What is it called?
A Goda?
No, not a Goda. We're staying in a Goda.
A Great Pyramid Inn hotel.
We may have drained the Nile just to hydrate ourselves for about 2 days, but tonight we're calling it early. It's about 9:30. We got to get up at 6 o'clock tomorrow. We are catching a bus that's gonna take us out to the desert. It's the Black and White Desert in Egypt. It's about 4-hour drive from here, and we booked a tour where we get to spend the night in the desert. It's gonna be epic, it's gonna be insane. I don't really know what to expect. All I know, it's a lot of driving. I'm really excited to explore it with you. See you in the morning. Stop settling, start living. Good night. Lunch today in this beautiful hut. Cool, the stream goes right through there. Say hey, Claire. Just drove like another 5 hours into the middle of Egypt. We're at the White Desert National Park, and this first stop is called Crystal Mountain. Whole rock is a giant crystal or a giant geode. Now we're gonna drive to the next spot. We are officially in the White Rock Desert. We just went through one of the most jaw-dropping desert scenes I think I've ever seen, through this beautiful valley of just cliffs everywhere around you. We're going like 40, 50 down a hill, and it was just incredible. So adrenaline rush to say the least. Now we're just looking for a spot to set up camp. Hopefully there'll be some stars to look at. Let's get this show back on the road. This used to be an ocean 6,000 years ago. Now we are eating at the bottom of it. Hopefully there'll be some good stars tonight. That's the moon right there. Dinner tonight, got some rice, some chicken, some awesome potatoes that our guide was cooking up, and some Pepsi. Alright guys, that concludes tonight. It was an epic day in Egypt. Saw lots of stuff, ate lots of good food, met lots of good people, drinking lots of good tea. Now it's time to go to bed. We'll see you tomorrow. We got a full day of driving planned, got a dinner cruise planned, got lots of stuff, and then we're on a flight to Vietnam. This trip is flying by extremely fast, but I'm loving every single moment. It's exciting, it's adventurous, and there's always something new. Stop settling, start living. See ya. Okay, our time in the desert has come to an end. We are catching a cab ride back now through the very busy and very crowded and beautifully driven Cairo. Took us a lot of bartering, a lot of grunting, but we finally got our ride. So we are going on our dinner cruise that we booked the first night here. One thing about Egypt is all the hostels are on like the 7th or 8th floor. We are staying at Darhab Hostel, I believe is how you pronounce it. Fantastic experience here. 5-star review on Hostel World, the app we use to book everything. Fozzie, shout out to you if you're watching this. He helped us book the desert tour and the pyramid tour and just everything here. We just arrived with zero plan and got everything booked through him and this hostel. We just used the app to find it and it's perfect. Here at the Muhammad Ali Mosque. This was the old king of Egypt, and that little beautiful limestone, I think it is, or some sort of stone, was actually from the original pyramids in Giza. So he actually had a bunch of people chip off the limestone covering from the pyramids. In fact, they all used to look like that, just these beautiful pyramids covered in limestone or marble. I think there was a different one for each one. Now they have a mosque, but you know, it's kind of a shame. I would have loved to see the pyramids covered in that stuff. Yes!
100,005. Really excited for you.
Cheers to that. Cairo, Egypt, 100K. Awesome. Just in the Istanbul airport, making our way to Vietnam.